morning, happy Saturday. Welcome to Coffee and Guitar with Darin Bergsven. I'm your host, Darin Bergsven. Cheers. Grateful for you're all being here. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Lefse Day, Mom. I'm all set up here. Coffee and guitar and Lefse this morning. Life is good. Sarge, Amy, good morning. Wayne, you're down here today. Habits. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Sarge. Good morning, Amy. Welcome to, I think, our first ever Thanksgiving weekend gratitude special. We're going to look back at a year of guest guitar players and be grateful for a great year of music from our guests 2025. We should get right into it. I don't even have a guitar here to play some blues for you, so we're just going to jump right into February. Take a trip in the Wayback Machine to February of 2025 with Scott Lunt, frontman of Father Hennepin. I have notes. You're over here. I can't find you. This is all awkward. Frontman of Father Hennepin, founder of the Duluth Homegrown Music Festival, as well as Random Radio, Perfect Duluth Day, DJ on North Country Jukebox every Wednesday with coffee and guitar guest Ted Anderson. We'll hear from him later. On 101.3 The North, Wednesday nights, 7 to 9, I believe. Oofta. Here's Scott Lunt and Wooden Ashes.
Welcome to my world of wooden ashes. Beautied up myself with sweat and matches. In retrospect, I should've used brick, no second chances. Welcome to my world of wooden ashes. I sit and watch the embers dance and die. No warmth remains, just a ghostly sigh. A fiery funeral, a bitter sleep. Though to try, but I'm in too deep. So welcome to my world of wooden ashes. Beautied up myself with good intentions. I made mistakes and I lost some friends, some second chances. Well, welcome to my world of wooden ashes. I crave a warmth, a phantom heat, a captive spirit, and a hand to reach. I tried to mend the wreckage left behind, but cracks remain. Welcome to the grind. A 5-minute home, no soul to keep. I gave it all, Lord, I made my peace. So welcome to my world of wooden ashes. I burned it down myself with pain and sadness. I genuflecting across myself to meet my maker. Welcome to the world of wood and ashes. I crave a warmth, a phantom heat, a captive spirit, and a hand to reach. Takes a spark, so on your mark, no second places. Welcome to the world of wood and ashes. Welcome to the world of wood and ashes.
Scott Lunt, Wood and Ashes. Scott was on the show back in February. I first met Scott in 2002, somewhere around there, I believe. First year of teaching at Harbor City in Duluth. And Scott came in as a guest speaker along with Alan Sparhawk to talk to my kids who were forming rock bands about what are the important things about starting a rock band. Scott gave some key advice. Most important thing, number one, a name, and he listed the things that he had named around town: the Duluth Homegrown Music Festival, Perfect Duluth Day, Random Radio, his own name, DJ Starfire. It's all in the name. Low was Alan was there with Low. What a name. Thank you, Scott, for decades of music in Duluth. I sure appreciate you. Ted, good morning. Jason, good morning. Legendberry, good morning. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving, all. So Scott was here in February of last year. Next, grateful for Eric Carlson making the trek over to Duluth all the way from Bemidji. I grew up playing music with Eric. Open mics at the Duluth Folk Collective, playing shows with the Gales and Cause Without a Rebel. Best punk show I ever played in my life in John Holden's basement. Dirt floor, we were hocking up dirt floor loogies for weeks. It was amazing, so punk. Here's Eric, came over. Also grateful for Eric sharing this. He brought over this tune by Bemidji music legend Jim Miller. This is Eric singing Cheyenne.
Colorado in the fall, you're beautiful, you stood so tall. You didn't have a trip together at all. So when you called, I felt ashamed. You're looking like a magazine, Okie smoked the barroom scene. Yeah, the go-between we couldn't find. And my mind, it was gone. I might be coming on through Cheyenne. I'll stop and see if I can, if I could like to see you again. I didn't know you then or how you felt. I was up for our last round, drinking up in a lonely town when the curtain fell and the ticket came down on me. Now I believe just what it said. I might be coming home through shine. I'll stop and see you if I can, if I could. I might be coming home through shine. I'll stop and see you if I can, if I could. One more solo.
That's Eric Carlson playing Jim Miller's Cheyenne. Thank you, Eric, for coming over last March and joining us. Next up, let's see, February, March, April. April, Charity Hewitt came over to play with us. Charity's a good friend, local musician, singer, songwriter, and promoter. We recently went to check out an event she organized at Chester Creek Park in Duluth, the Duluth Fair, back in September, a day of female musicians from across the city. It was a great time. Looking forward to next year. Here is Charity. What song did we do? Lake Superior Love Song. Another great expression about what we love about being in Duluth. Just looking for treasures on the beach all day, every day. Here's Charity Hewitt Benedict.
Sea glass shaped in tears of stone, broken twigs a wishing bone, sandcastle made out of clay, beach treasure bouquet. Driftwood, nature's pottery, sand blows on a big pine tree, hammock and a drink or two, a beach treasure I'll dip into. Waltzing on that pebble floor, sunlight dance on naked shore, I hear a bird sing and raindrops fall. This treasure box is my shopping mall. Secret letter in a vase, white caps kiss that open space, 1,000-year-old ships and rocks, jewels in my treasure box. Waltzing on that pebble floor, sunlight dance on naked shore, I hear a bird sing and raindrops fall. This treasure box is my shopping Day and night, rain or shine, breeze is calling and I'm feeling fine. So bring your bags, pack nothing at all. Fill them up in nature's shopping mall. Nature's shopping mall. Waltzing, dancing, waltzing on that pebble floor. Sunlight dance on naked shore. I hear a bird singing, raindrops fall. Raindrops
Charity Hewitt Benedict, that's Lake Superior Love Song. I wonder if I can turn this. I don't really see a way to turn this up. I'll just speak up. Looking at the meter, yeah. Also, my mixes are super hot. That's on me. I shouldn't mix so hot. Well, this is really fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. I can come in closer too. I'll come into the mic, and that'll probably, I don't know if that helps. All right. I am grateful, like George says, for music among many, many things. Family and food, good family and good food. Among them, we made lefse yesterday. I brought up 2 for this morning. I'm a butter and sugar guy myself, and I like it. I don't know if the laptop mic picks up this as well as the studio would, but I like a little crunch. Turned out good last night. Leila and Kenneth. Well, Kenneth rolled his first lefse last night. That was super fun. We'll have more music about sharing food together coming up. Grateful for good coffee. Sam, good morning. Good morning, Patrick. Linda, hello. The gang is all here. Yeah, this lefse will not last long. It will be gone very soon. Double G, good morning. Yes, so for those of you new to the channel, you may have been gathering now for years. I've been playing every Saturday morning a solo set, and once a month they bring on a guitar player from across northern Minnesota. Guest, and we do a set of their music. Just last week, Andrew Lipke was on. We'll hear from him. And after every guest, I go back through our episode and I pick a few favorite tunes and I make videos, singles out of those. You can, if you find your way to the channel, back to Coffee and Guitar with Darin, you'll find playlists of guest singles. You can find playlists of each guest and you'll find their full episode and then a few songs. There's also a playlist just of guest singles, and there's, I don't know, dozens and dozens of these single videos that are all really great. The lefse it turned out really good, Barb. Yeah, and I have not, this is new to me too, Double G. I've not done this before. We're here at Mom and Dad's in Bemidji for the holiday weekend, and I didn't want to bring the mics and the cameras and the guitars and the everything this time. There were too many pies in the car to fit all that studio gear. So we preloaded with some videos and brought the laptop, and here we are, and I am enjoying this thoroughly. It's amazing how easily one forgets all the amazing things that have come into their lives in a year, just a short year. For example, last May, was it May? Yeah, Mississippi Mike joined us in the studio. Mississippi Mike Wolf comes to Duluth. He's been in Duluth. He's been in town for a while now, but hails to us from Mississippi and from New Orleans via San Francisco. Fine artist, amazing songwriter, really great guitar player, and he brought this one. I had a hard time choosing my favorite Mississippi Mike tune, but we went with Old Used Car. Enjoy this. Mississippi Mike Wolf.
AM radio and bubble gum, baseball cards and a new cap gun. Me and Mama at the county fair when we both had freckles and beach blonde hair. These are the things that come to my mind whenever I smell old Naugahyde. That's baked all day in the hot, hot sun like we sat on back when we were young in our old used car. There was yellow foam sticking out the holes in the seats and empty Coke bottles rolling around our feet. It was day to day, it was week to week, but no air in the summer, in the winter no heat. But Daddy loved Mama, Mama loved him back, and I wouldn't trade that for a new Cadillac. We were happy, though the times were hard. We had food on our bellies, and grass in the yard, and an old used car. Old used car, it never went too fast, it never went too far. Gotta know where you come from and know where you are. And I came here in an old used car, I came here in an old used car. Every month we'd hope and we'd pray that car would make it to the next payday, so Dad could get down to the junkyard and dig around till he found just the right part. Scraping his knuckles, he'd cry, he would cuss, he would ask Chevrolet what they had against us, why we'd been cursed with the grease and the rust that we couldn't live without, and we never could trust that old used car. Old used car, it never went too fast, never went too far. To know where you come from, to know where you are. And I came here in an old used car, I came here in an old used car. It's funny sometimes how I reminisce. Sometimes I sit back and I wish I could turn the hands of time and get back in that car with that family of mine. Mama and Daddy and Rachel too, going to work and going to school, going down to the grocery store, all of us climbing out the only functioning door of our old used car. Old used car, it never went too fast, never went too far. Gotta know where you come from and know where you are. And I came here in an old used car, I came here in an old used car. Old used car, it never went too fast, never went too far. Gotta know where you come from and know where you are. And I came here in an old used car, I came here in an old used car.
Mississippi Mike Wolf, there you go. Old used car. Grateful for an old used car sometimes. All the time. Cheers, Mike. Thanks for that. We gotta keep it moving. There's a lot of good music to get to this month. I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. Note to self: coffee and lefse maybe isn't the way to go. Sweet Steve, you're an older used car myself. You're so, yeah, I like that. That's good. Isn't that a great song, Wayne? I love it. Okay, we got to keep moving. There's so many great tunes. Last June, Marshall Dillon came on. Andy Lipke was talking about this last weekend. His guitar giants are all this young generation coming up of players. And Marshall is one of the players that he named. I was very excited to have Marshall on in June. Incredible transcriber. He plays in many bands across Duluth. I should check my notes here, but Jumpsuit, Baharut, Duluth Transit Authority. I saw him play with the D-Town Driftway. That was intense. That was some crazy transcription. Anyway, he also, I believe, transcribed this tune for his visit to Coffee and Guitar last June. This is a tune called Birds and Bees by Attila Zeller. This is recorded by Pat Metheny and Jim Hall on their 1999 record. Again, this is Birds and Bees. The Birds and the Bees. It'll be in the video right here. Marshall Dillon playing The Birds and the Bees last June. Thanks so much for joining me, Marshall. That was a super fun morning. Really great music. And then next guest was in August. Jay Smooth came on, and we got to jam on a whole bunch of great stuff together. Jay brought a 7-string. I haven't had a chance to play with Jay since we played together at UMD in the late '90s, back in the former century. You can catch him now playing with the the Solomon Witherspoon band at Snively's every Wednesday in Duluth, and he's doing live. This is Breakout with Jay Smooth. Jay Smooth with with Soul Live's Breakout. That was a super fun morning. Sam, I'm sorry to hear about the sound too. I don't know. Sounds like it's going all right during the music, so we'll bank on that, and I'll try to lean in and keep speaking up. I don't know, the laptop mic I tested last night seemed like it was going well. Let's have some lefse and sip some coffee and not worry about it. This one's a bit unorthodox here. You can see that's not just sugar. Mom made some holiday jam, cranberries and strawberry and blueberry it's amazing. So much so that I messed with my lefse. Grateful for Mom's jam. Always good. You got the snow coming in Fare ye well. We're going to be driving later today, but I think we're going to be driving along the northern edge of it and not really hit it. Yeah, cranberry on lefse. It is. It's really great. It is really good. Good. I'm glad it sounds better. We're gonna keep rolling with the music because there's a lot to get to here. Jerry Small came on the show in September. I first met Jerry probably in the late aughts, in the late 2008, somewhere in there, when I was working at the Music Resource Center in Duluth up at Sacred Heart, teaching kids rock and roll and whatever they want to learn after school. And Jerry came with her band Southwire. Did a lot of work with the kids, playing piano and guitar and singing and songwriting. Talented woman, very giving with her talents. She joined us in September and played this beautiful. Oh, you can catch her now playing with Coyote. Look for Coyote, her and Mark Gartman, and bass. I apologize. Look for Coyote playing around Duluth if you're in the area. Here is her song, Gorgeous, Gorgeous, Anything Other.
Oh, I try to think of anything other, but it's all prohibition and walking through desert, and you are the whiskey, you are the water, oh, you are the one thing I can't help but want. And I make believe that it's all for the better. I say to myself, I've been spared of disaster, and I drown out my heart with these words that don't matter. But still in the end I'm as broken and shattered. A fool in these matters. In the deepest well, I fell and fell. But I tell myself, tell myself, tell myself to think of anything other. Oh, I try to think of anything other.
Jerry Small, that's Anything Other. Oofta, talk about a great writer. Powerful, Jerry. Thank you for sharing. Well, we're getting towards the end of the year, it being November now, and that was September. That brings us to October. Ted Anderson, if you're there, Ted, hello. Ted was on the show in September. Ted moved to Duluth. Decades and decades. Ted's been in Duluth for 30 years. Ted moved to moved to Duluth from Minneapolis, where he played with the Cedar Waxwings. He got to Duluth and he started a band with Scott Lunt, who we heard from earlier, called Father Hennepin. And Ted has been a cornerstone of the Duluth music scene ever since. I had the honor of teaching with Ted for 15 years at Harbor City International School, where he still teaches language arts. An amazing place. Check it out if you've got middle school and high school age kids in the Duluth area. We played together in Tangier 57, and we go camping together all the time. We're up in the Porcupine Mountains each February and get to go to the Boundary Waters each Memorial Day. And I always hike out a guitar, and Ted always strums this song about our friend Scott's dog Fella, who doesn't join us on trips anymore, but he does. We sing Fella Dog Blues every year. So grateful for this song, Ted, and so grateful for my friends. Here's Fella Dog Blues.
You ready then?
I'm ready.
Okay. It's the old Fella Dog Blues. Came on a barge from New Orleans. He was 12 weeks old. Up to a cornfield in Iowa with a llama untold. Up to Duluth, Minnesota, living in the East Hillside, singing along to Doc and Charlie. He was quite a guy. I got fella blues, got fella blues, got fella blues. Once up north by Clearwater, went his own damn way. 110 pounds of stubborn to the Bearskin Bay. Well, get a deep fried turkey and a 5-pound roast, jar of grease and a moose femur. He's a big old boy. I got fella blues, I got fella blues, got fella blues. Why don't you take one? Good friend Marty, running through woods and bogs. He never hurt nobody. He's a good old dog. One of the chorus. I got fella blues, got fella blues, got fella blues.
That's the Fella Dog Blues. Thank you, Ted. I got the Fella Blues. Well, that brings us all the way to November, which was just last weekend when Andy Lipke came. And I got to tell you, I am grateful for Andy Lipke's patience and grace and just general coolness and good attitude and nothing but positive vibes in the face of every possible tech challenge that the universe could have chaotically hurled at us last Saturday morning. Oh my goodness, we had to restart the stream twice. Many of you were there, had to come back and find us. Oofta. Andy, I'm sure glad it all worked out. What a fun morning. Filled with great music. We're about ready to play our very last tune of the morning. Some of you maybe were there for this awkward ending. Andy was about ready to, he'd introduce, this is Wind Chill. Wrote this one, I forget exactly what he said. We're about to play and boom, all the lights in the house go out. Power outage for like 2 seconds across the entire East Hillside of Duluth. Cut the Wi-Fi, killed the stream, show done. And here's Wind Chill, black screen. It was crazy. We came back on again. I think Mississippi Mike found us and caught us for this one. I'm going to play it here now. This is incredible. Andy wrote this tune, Wind Chill, and we played it together last Saturday morning on Coffee and Guitar. Check it out. Here's Andy Lipke. Andy Lipke, that's Wind Chill. Look for him with Theory of Light. You can catch that live. I think he said Theory of Light had a show coming up in January, somewhere around Duluth. Check your calendars. I recommend On the Record or Perfect Duluth Day, both resources I'm grateful for as a musician living in Duluth, music fan living in Duluth. Cheers, everyone. That brings us to today. I am grateful for you all being here each week, hanging out with me, listening to me play guitar. That means a lot. Thanks for coming to listen. Wow. Every Saturday morning. It's nice. I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for So we're going to come back to here. We're going to come back here, the last place it worked. I caught almost all of the things, but I guess I missed those last couple clicks and forgot to turn on the mic on those last two slides. You saw the graphic there. That was Scott holding his member mug. And I was saying that I'm super grateful for all of you being here each week, hanging out with me and listening to me. And I'm super grateful for supporting members whose mugs have funded all of these guests this year. I'm told that you can hear me again now. I can see that you can hear me again now. Thank you, supporting members, for funding all of our guests, every single one of the performers that came and shared their talents, and I was able to pay well for their time and talent. I appreciate you, and so do we all. Thank you to the taxpayers of the good state of Minnesota, the great state of Minnesota, and the Legacy Amendment, and cheers to another year of Minnesota State Arts Board grant funding for Coffee and Guitar. I get to program a whole new year of these guests. Also, congratulations to former Coffee and Guitar guests. You can check out the episode with Emmanuel Eisel, Minnesota Arts Board grant recipient, to record a solo CD coming up, or a CD, I don't know about solo, a CD with collaborating with other of the musicians you've seen today, and as well as Doyle Turner, Coffee and Guitar guest, recording a CD about growing up on the White Earth Reservation. Congratulations to you both. Thank you to the good people of Minnesota. Cheers. Oh, and if you're not a supporting member and you would like to become one and get your own mug, hand-hewn by our good friend Karen Keenan in Duluth at Hems Lodge Studios, click on the Google form in the video description below. It'll send me an email after the holiday dust settles. I'll get back to you, and I'll get your mug in the mail. Thank you, supporting members. We have one more tune for you. We've been through all of our guests for this year. I'm particularly grateful for this next guest, and I think I'll close with him today. We might do this again next Thanksgiving weekend too. I may close with Keith every Thanksgiving weekend. Keith Secola is an award-winning musician. Had so many incredible stories to share about his life of music and experiences. Joined us in February of 2024, and we're just really grateful for the time he spent with us. And for this song, Fry Bread, I'm going to leave you with Fry Bread, and Keith will bid us adieu at the end of this video. Thank you all. Gratitude all around. Here is Keith Secola's Fry Bread.
He said that you said, he said that she said, you said, she said that he said, you said, she said that he said, you said, she said. All I'm asking for fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread. Whoa! There you go. There's an eagle. He wants to settle down out on the edge of town, far from the neon lights, under the stars so bright. The fire glows and flickers between the cactus prickers, out on the edge of town. He wants to settle down. All I'm asking for fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread. You see, a long time ago in the streets of Duluth, fry bread was illegal. You couldn't eat fry bread, or you couldn't speak fry bread, or you couldn't even ride a fry bread bicycle down Superior Street. So the good people at this podcast had these illegal fry bread gatherings once a year, and everybody came. Nobody was turned away. Everybody belonged. So these legal fry bread gatherings, they grew and grew. More people, like a little herd of buffalo, they grew and grew. So the state wanted a piece of the fry bread, so they placated the federal government into passing some fry bread laws, like the Fry Bread Removal Act, the Fry Bread Allotment Policy, the Trail of Grease. And they hired military people like Colonel Sanders and Captain Crunch, Major Ripoff and Major Delay, to enforce the fry bread laws. But they couldn't keep the people down, because born to the people was a fry bread messiah. 3 sisters who went around North America and said, you can't do much with sugar, flour, lard, and salt, except maybe trade 86 million acres of land. But that's another story. Back to the fry bread story. So they went around and they said, you gotta mix a secret ingredient in that fry bread, that sugar, flour, lard, and salt. And it's the most powerful medicine that all the people on earth have. The native people talk about it. They say, the strongest medicine we have is a secret ingredient of fry bread. And that secret ingredient is love. It's our strongest medicine. So you mix it in there and you stir it up, little darling. You know, you stir it up and you stir it up. You get fry bread. You get 500 years of sharing, of resistance, of caring. You'll get a reoccurring thing, a recovery, a discovery, happiness. So today we're going to make the fry bread rise. Ready? The dough rise. Fry bread, fry bread. You got it like you're waking up. Fry bread, fry bread. Peaky bread, peaky bread. Got boo-boo bread, got boo-boo bread. Bannock bread, bannock bread. Bequeazy gun. White bread,
White bread,
wheat bread,
wheat bread,
rye bread,
rye bread,
fry bread,
rye bread,
sopapillas,
sopapilla,
pizza fria,
pizza fria,
fry bread,
fried bread,
fry bread,
fried bread,
fry bread.
fried bread.
Darin, take us home, blazingly. Thank y'all for tuning today. Went a little bit over the hour, a little bit under 2 hours. Thanks to our live audience. Having fun up here on this hill in Duluth.
Get some pancakes.
Pancakes and fry bread. Here you go. Fry bread, fry bread. And then I'm going to play you a little flute song to say adios. In A minor, okay?
A minor.